In the vibrant heart of Offa in Kwara State, the Ijakadi festival explodes with ancient traditions, spirited wrestling, and a fierce celebration of heritage, revealing the strength and unity of a people shaped by history. This sound of excited chatter, rhythmic drumming, and singing boasts of the history, resilience, and a spirit as strong as its people. And once every year since 2011, that spirit erupts in a spectacle. The Ijakadi Festival. The word Ijakadi itself, meaning wrestling or fight, perfectly encapsulates the core of this festival. But it's not a fight of aggression, it's a fight for identity, a display of cultural resilience. According to an indigene and member of the local planning committee, it embodies the Offa people's history of striving, overcoming, and defending their heritage.
The festival of today has shown Offa to be a force to be reckoned with in Yoruba land. We've demonstrated that we have a very, very rich culture. We've demonstrated that it's a cohesive community that cherishes the heritage of our fathers. And that's what we've demonstrated here, and that's what we continue to demonstrate every year during the Ijakadi Festival.
Before the symbolic, historic, and traditional Ijakadi comes the more contemporary activities to embellish the festival. The road walk and procession of recognized family compounds and select social groups traverse the major streets of Offa, from Ira Road to Kpokpo, creating a sea of the various wards that make up the Offa Kingdom, including Isale Oshun, Ojomu, and Balogun, as they all march towards the Olofa's palace.
Well, going by the theme, which is a promotion of a strong cultural identity, common heritage, shared values, and ethics. This is consistent with the African Union's Agenda 2063, which underscores the importance of culture and heritage in terms of identity. Because these are factors you need for confidence to face challenges of development. Because you need to know where you are coming from to better appreciate where you are, then chart a way forward. We have our own ways of doing stuff. We have our own civilization, right? And they are still relevant to what we are trying to achieve in terms of aspirations. So in Offa, we are strongly rooted in values, in principles. One of our values is honesty, enterprise, hard work, and dignity of labor. Human capital is the most important factor of development. So you cannot develop without human capital. And we are laying a lot of emphasis on developing the capacity of our own people. Education is very, very important. Education in whatever way, either the conventional education or acquisition of skills. But whatever you do, you must be diligent, you must be very hardworking, you must be honest, you must be highly enterprising.
While the procession heads towards the palace, a different set begins their own journey outward from the palace. The festival bicycle race, one of the many adopted contemporary contests to add fun and flair to the festival. The race is flagged off at the palace gate, and they will cycle around town to crown a champion.
Make sure you do nobody else like me.
Another contest, the Moremi Beauty Pageant, fashion show and concert, already held on the eve. The runway show flaunts avant-garde traditional attire with designs embellished with traditional cowries. The flagship is symbolic of the peacock, the majestic bird that is the official mascot and a symbolic representation of Offa town. It represents the town's rich cultural heritage, often signifying royalty, beauty, and integrity. The focus shifts to the Moremi Ijakadi beauty pageant, named after the legendary heroine Moremi Ajasoro. The pageant tests contestants on their knowledge of Offa history, Yoruba dialects, and community service. Back to the present day, the procession is arriving at Offa's palace, and it is a colorful display of grassroots loyalty where each compound showcases its unique history through songs and dance. The air is thick with the sound of the gongon, the traditional talking drums, and the chants of Ijakadi Lurofa, meaning wrestling is an Offa game as they pay homage to the king, Oba Muftau Badamosi.
As the daughter of the soil, I am incredibly happy to be here. It's a tradition that the king of Offa, the Olofa of Offa, Oba Muftau Badamosi Esuwoye I, Esuwoye Keji, Ajagunmade Akoko, has initiated and that has grown every year. It's something that unites every child of Offa, whether within Offa, within Kwara, within Nigeria, or in fact the diaspora. As you can see, the place is teeming to the brim with sons and daughters of Offa who couldn't be happier of their heritage, couldn't be prouder of their heritage, and I'm only one out of them. I'm really happy. It's a fantastic event.
The king, accompanied by his queens and chiefs, also welcomed his subjects with his own dance around the palace.
It's even impressive more than last year own, because if you can look at the palace, there's nowhere to sit, nowhere to even stand. You see, people are becoming aware of our festival, and they are coming home just like I told you.
A major highlight is the Laare, the ceremonial cutting of a tuber of yam into 2 equal halves, performed by a blindfolded chief. This ritual signifies the Olofa's commitment to absolute fairness and balance in his leadership. Then comes the moment everyone awaits. The symbolic Ijakadi bout between the Olofa and the chief Esa. Both the king and his second in command are represented by professional actors, owing to the current advanced ages of the current king and his second in command. By tradition, the Olofa must win to reaffirm his supreme authority. And true to form, the Esa offers his age-old humorous defense, Shukuluyomi, claiming it wasn't the king's strength, but a corn shaft that made him slip. The festival continues with more merriment, including concerts and dancing.
We need the support of the government. We had always clamored for it, because we alone cannot do it. It is a big program. We always cut it because of the financial implication. And my message to my community is always, once it is December, everybody should come home. Because I have always tell them, if no matter how poor you are, just try and come home even once in a year. You should not take Offa to be a mortuary, that you write your will and say, when I die, take me to Offa. We want to see you when you are alive.
And as the Olofa calls for UNESCO recognition to boost tourism, it is clear that Ijakadi is no longer just a local fight. It is a socio-economic engine and a bridge for the diaspora to return home.